What up, everybody? It's your boy Zach the King up in this motherfucker, man. Back with another video. I've been getting requests from people at least one a week. Like, yo, we ain't gonna make them YouTube videos again, man. What's up with that game time, man? Spit some more game, and I like to remind y'all that I'm not a YouTube nigga, bro. I'm just a nigga on YouTube. I do this shit when I want to. You feel me? Not because I have to. But y'all can make me a YouTube nigga if you hit that subscribe button below and be the first to know and help the channel grow. And I start getting a check for some of this shit, man. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, as y'all can see from the title, they have to want it more than you want it for them. You feel me? Let me say that again. They have to want it more for themselves than you want it for them, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? And that might go over people's heads. But listen, we all have friends. We all have family members who we have, great hopes and expectations for. You feel me? Especially if they're younger than us. Hopefully y'all do, if y'all don't got great expectations and hopes for your friends and family, then they don't need you around anyways. You feel me? But you can't want it more than they want it when you're trying to help somebody, bro. I made a video on the same playlist about how people want help, but they don't want to be a part of their own rescue. And this is part 2 of that. Part 2 is you cannot want it more than they want it for themselves, my nigga. And that's a hard pill to swallow sometimes when you're still trying to help people. You feel me? I'll give y'all a small example, right? And I hope that my brother don't get mad at me for this because he watches my channel. But if you do see this, bro, take it from your brother, man. Take some big brother game, my nigga. You feel me? I'll give y'all an example of how they got to want it more than you want it more for them, all right? So I'm talking to my brother. It's like a week or two ago, and I'm like, yo, what's up with your car, bro? You feel me? Like, and he telling me what's wrong with it and how much it's going to cost, and I'm like, okay. And so I'm asking him, like, okay, that's the problem, but what's the solution to the problem? Like, what are you going to do to get yourself up out of this? Okay, he telling me his situation about how he's working, but his job is not giving him enough hours. Okay, cool. That's your situation. Okay, cool. What's the solution to that problem, though? And I'm giving the nigga all kind of solutions. Like, bro, why don't you go get nigga, if you ain't working and you got all this free time to play on the video game with me, why don't you get a pass, a bus pass, a light rail pass, and just go wherever the fuck you can go, apply wherever you can apply. Like, you can't just rely and hope for things to come to you sometimes. You got to go out there and get that kind of shit, right? Like, you got to apply yourself, though. My nigga, I don't give a... It's been times where I hopped on the bus and the light rail went all wherever that shit would take me all day, every day, for weeks at a time, and I will apply everywhere, nigga. This is before places had so many places where you could get online and just apply. No, you had to go in there, fill out an application, and turn that shit in. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully you can see a manager or somebody who's hiring and holler at them. But it starts with initiative, my nigga. And that's another video I made on this game time. Initiative goes a long way, I believe I titled it. You know what I'm saying? But again, my brother's giving me excuses of why he don't got time for that or why he can't do that. I'm telling my brother, okay, check it out. You only work this many hours a day or a week or whatever. You get your little check. I know it's at least $100, $150. Put away $50 every check. You might not got the $600 that you need to fix your car right now, but nigga, if you put away $50 one check, put away $50 another check, that's $100 a month. I'm saying this because when I give advice to people, I tailor my advice to them, what I know about them and their situation. So I'm telling my brother this, and I'm also trying to remind him, like, bro, I see you buy stupid ass shit with your money. I see you smoking weed and you buying weed. He like, oh, my girl buying me some weed. Bro, that sounds like a problem within itself when you depending on your girl to buy you shit, my nigga. We talking, mind you, while we playing PlayStation 5, right? Nigga, a PlayStation 5 by itself will get you $200 or $300 right now. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you gotta put the effort in if you want results back. You feel me? But I'm listening to this, right? And I'm thinking to myself, like, bro, I got $600 right now. I can easily give my brother this $600 so he can go get his car fixed. Because what my brother don't understand is, you know what I'm saying, is that when you're mobile, my nigga, the world is a lot bigger than when you're not mobile or when you're just using public transportation, my nigga. Another thing too is when you get you some friends and stop just hanging out by yourself or hanging out with your girlfriend and actually go out in the world and get you some friends, you can make your network your net worth. You feel me? But if you don't have a car, you're not going to go anywhere. You're not going to be any mobile. You're not even going to. If you in a car, you might pass by 5 for hire signs. But if you don't got no car and you just waiting on some shit to happen, or you're not fully, putting forth the effort, then the results are going to be the results. But again, like I said, I'm listening to my brother, give me what I'm listening to as excuses. You know what I'm saying? And I don't mean to offend my brother if he's watching this, but nigga, that's what the shit was coming across to me as, because I'm sitting here listening to my brother tell me about how he ain't got no money, how he trying to get some money and all this, that, and the other, but I know he ain't applying himself to as much as he can. So again, I'm a reel this back in. The message is you can't want it more than they want it for themselves, all right? I could have easily gave my brother the $600 and let him get his car fixed. But what's going to happen then? My brother was giving me every excuse why he couldn't put $50 away each check. You know what I'm saying? And just let it stack up until he got the amount of money to fix his car. So with that being said, why would I give you my money and expect you to pay me back when you're not even putting money away for yourself? You know what I'm saying? And how do I expect to get my money back if you're not even trying to help yourself? You know what I'm saying? I'm a big firm believer of you can't help somebody who ain't trying to help themselves. Now, if me and my brother's talking, my brother's like, you know what, I'm going to do this to get some money, or fuck it, I'm going to sell this PlayStation, or you know what, I got like 200 or 300 saved up. I just need to bust a quick little move or play or try to pick up some more hours. I could have easily just been like, oh, you know what? Okay, cool. What you got right now? Okay, cool. Let me add to that, and then we can get you mobile again so you can start to have a life, my nigga, and you can drive around, and more opportunities for you to succeed in life or just do other things with your life will come about when you're mobile, when you're seeing the city, when you're seeing the world, and you're not just stuck in the same little 4-mile radius. You feel me? But that's the point of this video is, I felt like I wanted it more for him than he wanted it for himself. You know what I'm saying? And I just had to sit there and just tell myself, like, bro, if he don't want it more for himself than you want it for him, then what can you really do, bro? I can only give a nigga so much game or try to lead somebody to ideas. But if they don't want to help themselves, like I said in the video, a lot of people want help, but they don't want to be a part of their own rescue. An initiative goes a long way. Some of y'all, man, go back and watch some of these game times, my nigga, because I'm telling y'all, a lot of these situations that people be in, I done been there and done that. You know what I'm saying? And nobody was there to give me no game. A lot of times I had to figure that shit out for myself. You know what I mean? So that's why I make videos like this, to try to, stop the next person from, not fully reaching their full potential, and maybe plant a seed in somebody's mind, anybody who's watching this, that, is just more to life, man, than a lot of dumb shit that we be focused on. The more game you got about life, the better in life you'll probably be doing if you apply that shit. But at the end of the day, You cannot want more for somebody than they want for themselves. As much as it hurts to watch somebody else not, use their full potential, sometimes you just gotta let people grow and figure shit out themselves sometimes, especially when, people present problems, but they don't also follow that up with a solution to the problem while they're telling you that problem. You feel me? And that's one thing I try to make sure that when I have a problem with something, and I'm telling somebody about it, I'm gonna also include what I'm about to do about that shit, or what I'm going to try to do about that shit. You feel me? Because that will make somebody be more willing to help you than you just telling them your problem and you not coming up with no solutions yourself. The average person is just gonna be like, nigga, I got my own problems, bro. Fuck what you talking about. But if you showing initiative, or, showing that, that you already taking steps to solve your problem, then that'll make people want to help you more, man. Sorry I made this video a little bit too long, but if just one person takes something from this, that's all that matters, man. Hit that subscribe button below so you can be the first to know and help the channel grow. And remember, man, you cannot want it more for people than they want it for themselves, man. That's it. King.